everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
If your car breaks down, no need to cry, because there's always a pal nearby at Big O. At Big O Tires. Locally owned will get you in gear. That's because you've known us for years at Big O. Big O Tires. Don't need to sweat any extra labor. You can always trust a good neighbor at Big O. At Big O Tires. The best service is part of our code. Need a cup of sugar? We're down the road at Big O. At Big O Tires.
Hurry into your local Big O Tires now through January 29th and buy 3 tires, get 1 free on 4 select in-stock Nexen or Aspen tires with installation purchase. That's right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required, not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
We got this guy behind the plate again.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roswell High Baseball on KSVPTV.com. Your host this evening, Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald. We are here Saturday, March the 11th, 2023, as the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the El Paso Burgess baseball team. Coach McDonald, good afternoon, sir. How's your day been?
It's been another long one, but I'm happy to be here for what should be a good one against El Paso Burgess.
Yeah, El Paso, actually, their record, according to Max Preps right here, is 7-4. Actually, I think that's actually going to be 7, and it's going to be 8-5, actually. This is the rosters from yesterday, so that's going to be their overall record. Of course, the Roswell Coyotes coming in this contest last night as they lost to the Clovis Wildcats in 9 innings. That score, we'll believe it was 8-6. And tell you what, had the opportunity to talk with Coach Lujan a little bit about some of the recaps of last night. And, he was, I don't want to say down, but he was very optimistic about, his team, of course, and just talked about some of the pros and not necessarily cons, but some improvements. And, we talked for 45 minutes, and I said, hey, you know what? The bottom line is this is a game of baseball, and you're going to have some wins, you're going to have some losses. And the bottom line is I told him that, I thought his team played pretty well last night. You have some wins, and you had 3 more opportunities to play Clovis, and this is I'm glad he had that opportunity to play him early in this tournament. Don't you agree?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's good to get a look at him early in the season. There's nothing – you can watch all you want and, look at film and pour over the stats all you want, but really seeing a team out there on the field with you is nothing like that. So, I think Coach Lujan will use that to his advantage. And a lot of good things happened last night, some things not so good, But you're going to get a first chance of redemption right here, and that is going to be starting pitcher Luke Bogle, who did pitch 39 pitches yesterday. So,
okay, well.
He was a little wild yesterday. We'll see how he does today. He's going to start off the game with a strike.
Well, that's what we like to see. So the starting lineup for the El Paso Burgess baseball team is going to be number 2, Evan Ortiz, the second baseman. And then on deck will be number 7, Giovanni Leos, the third baseman. And in the hole will be number 12, Mark Rodriguez, the catcher. So Ortiz goes 1-1 at this bat. I'm just kind of looking at El Paso. I didn't look at their I think they're the Mustangs. Is that correct?
Yes, Mustangs.
Okay. And that's going to be a base hit to start it off for El Paso.
Yeah, right off the bat, they get to Bogle here. So the line drive single goes out to Manny Fuentes playing center field in this game.
Yeah, the defensive lineup for the Roswell Coyotes, Isaac Loya playing third base, Ivan Miramontes at shortstop, Jack McDonald second baseman, and of course you have Sylvester Lomeli, better known as Cheeto, at first base. The battery, as we mentioned earlier, or as you referenced, is going to be Luke Bogle, and then Jerry Barola is going to be behind the plate. That's for the infield. Batting for El Paso is going to be Giovanni Leos, the third baseman. And there's the runner as he goes in motion. There's going to be a sacrifice bunt. It's going to go 1 or 3 for the first out. And
yeah, well executed.
Yeah. Executed well, and that's exactly what El Paso wanted to do. Sorry, Coach. I was over here trying to – that's head coach is Alex Pena.
And this
over
is,
at third base.
Rodriguez to the plate. I believe he was the starting pitcher in one of the first 2 games.
I believe you're right. I think that was on Thursday. And tonight he's actually playing catcher. And that's going to be a base hit to the right side. And they're going to get that relay in, and the cutoff will be Lomeli. So now you have runners in, or a runner in scoring position. Mark Rodriguez will have a single.
Yeah, not a good start here. Although Bogle isn't as wild, he is giving up the hits here so far. Just 1 gone. And as you said, a runner already at third.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll bring up Torres, cleanup hitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the left fielder.
It's on
for the Coyotes.
It's Eli Lynn.
It is going to be Eli. Okay, so that's Eli Lynn is going to be the left fielder. And there's going to be a delayed steal. They deliver, and they're going to get him out at second base. So good job. Heads up by, Dude Barola, but Jerry Barola back to Bogle. Bogle, go ahead. He delivers over to Ivan Miramontes. They do get the out. So that's going to be a 2-1-6 for the first out to make it the second out. And that's going to be ball 1 to
ball 2.
Excuse me, ball 2 to Sebastian Torres. So Bogle's going to go from the full windup here as he delivers. Wow, those look pretty good from this area here, from this angle. And the gist of it is up here we do have the television set here, so we can actually take a better look at that.
Well, we thought the strike zone was a little bit inconsistent last night. It's got the same umpire behind the plate. So we'll see how it goes today. But yesterday it was difficult to predict.
Well, there's going to be a base on balls for Sebastian Torres. Evan Ortiz is on third base.
Yeah, and he can still pitch his way out of this jam after giving up 2 hits and now a walk.
Yeah, the Roswell Coyotes, I really like the red uniforms, red tops, gray trousers, and red shoes with the red cap. Looks good, really sharp, red belt. And the Paso Burgess Mustangs wearing all white with yellow lining, purple socks. And there's the pitch by Bogle, and that's going to be a strike outer half for strike number 1. That's going to be Diego Flores, the right fielder. Playing right field, speaking of right field, for the Roswell Coyotes. Is that Manny Anchando?
Yes.
Okay. And there's the pitch, and, looks like Luke Bogle has really settled down
Yeah, it looks a lot better already than he
Absolutely.
did last night. So here's hoping we can get a good outing from Luke. And he's kind of that way. I mean, he can be absolutely dominant. Or he could go out like last night and just not have it, just struggle with control. Plenty of velocity.
There is the pitch for Bogle. That's going to be up upstairs outside. That's going to be the first ball to Diego Flores.
Yeah, and that's okay to miss there on that.
Sure, absolutely. We'll see if Sebastian Torres, the first base runner, will advance. He doesn't. He stays. So now the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs now to Diego Flores.
Yeah, and Barola, good job on that last pitch. Extending, keeping everything in front of him.
There's the pitch. And nice bender in the dirt. Good job by Barola. It's going to bring you the count full. And now with 2 outs, you will have the runner, Sebastian Torres. He will go in motion upon the delivery. Let's see if he picks. He does not. And he's going to strike him out in the dirt. Let's see if Barola go ahead and throws it to first base, and he does. When in doubt, go ahead and do that anyway. So that's going to be a strikeout for the 3rd out. Bogle has only faced 5 hitters. But, Coach, you have some statistics for us.
Sure. The Burgess
Mustangs,
thank you. No runs on 2 hits. No errors, 17 pitches from Bogle. Roswell will have a top of the order coming up when we come back. Thanks for tuning in. It's Roswell High Baseball, KSVPTV.com.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
All right, welcome back to Coyote Baseball here on KSVPTV.com. And pitching for the El Paso Burgess Mustangs. Number 14 is Ruben Ramos, the junior. He also is position-wise not only pitcher but also plays a little outfield according to Max Preps. And he will be in the full windup hitting for Roswell. Is going to be leadoff hitter, number 8, the third baseman, Isaac Loya. On deck will be Ivan Miramontes, the shortstop, and in the hole will be number 15, Eli Lynn. Eli Lynn's actually playing left field this evening. So that's going to be a ball. The count I have is 2 balls, no strikes, no outs to Isaac Loya. What's going on? How are you? Good. Isaac Loya batting from the right side, and that's going to be ball 3. Let's see if Coach Lujan will give him the green light. Once again, the pitcher for El Paso is Ruben Ramos, the junior. He delivers, and that's going to be ball 4. So 4 consecutive balls to Isaac Loya. Let's see what Ivan Miramontes will do here.
Yeah, normally I'd say maybe take a couple pitches, but if he sees one he wants, he's still going to go after it. Yeah, he's going to be aggressive.
Well, I think that's okay, especially early in the game. First 2-3 innings, I think it's okay to do that. But again, it just depends on the pitch count. It depends on the situations. I think here, as the number 2 hitter, I think you get the green light. If it's there, you pop it. Let's see what happens here with Ivan Miramontes as Ruben Ramos will pitch from the stretch. He delivers, and there it is. It's going to be a base hit up the middle, and Isaac Loya will stop at second base. So just like that, runners on first and second base. So nice base hit by Ivan Miramontes. And now he's going to bring up the number 3 hole hitter, number 15, Eli Lynn.
Did you call that the old ground ball with eyes there?
That's a whole ground ball with eyes. And let's see, Eli Lynn has had a great tournament, has caught the last 2 games. This last one really has been, okay, that's going to be a called strike. He is going to be placed in left field tonight here. The winner of this game will be the 3rd place winner. Ramos pitching from the stretch. Good secondary lead by Isaac Loya. Miramontes at first base. The delivery is going to be another ball away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lynn. And right here's where you're looking for a fat ball to drive here. Let's see if Eli Lynn will have that opportunity here.
Well, he's aggressive up there. He's going to be looking to smash one for sure.
You know, Coach, one of the things, and I don't know if you were here with me one time, but this ball came right here one time.
That's never happened to me.
Well, I tell you, don't let it happen because it hurts. Wow, this blue right now is, there's going to be a pickle in place here, and Isaac Loya is going to be safe. Oh,
can't stay on the bag.
And he misses then now, so now you have a pickled up, and Isaac Loya is going to be called out, and Coach Lujan not happy about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking there.
2-5-6 for the first out, and Miramontes now will be at second base. Now Eli Lynn still with the 1-1 count, delivers, and there's going to be a base, and that's going to be an error on the second baseman. But the Roswell Coyotes will strike first as Ivan Miramontes will cross home plate. The Roswell Coyotes do lead 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning, and that's going to be considered an E4, Coach McDonald.
All righty. I'm with you on that. And Miramontes, always good on the base paths, able to go.
Mm-hmm. Now you have Sylvester.
Second.
Now you have Sylvester Lomeli, Cheeto. We'll probably not see any pitching tonight.
Well, I don't think he can.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You won't see anything because he surpassed the 100-plus pitch mark.
Well, actually, I think he was just in the 90s.
Was he 90s?
But
okay.
I think that's the same.
Same thing.
That's
okay.
3 days rest.
There's the pitch under delivery, and oh wow, what a shot up the middle by Lomeli. And boy, I tell you what, there's 3 out of the 4 hitters that have hit it up the middle.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing. I mean, that's what you're instructed to do for the most part, is to try to drive one up the middle, and everybody's been able to so far. We'll see how Jerry does, but just one gone here and a 1-run lead, and Eli Lynn standing in second.
Barola up to bat now, and he had a couple of nice hits. Actually, I know one for sure that went to the right gap in the outfield. Let's see what Barola can do here. That's going to be a called strike to Barola. That's going to be 0-1 now with 1 out, and that only out came from Isaac Loya as he was pickled up and thrown out at third base. And now the pitcher for El Paso Burgess, Ruben Ramos, the junior, is in the stretch, will step off as Eli Lynn continues to flirt with Ramos there, makes him step off and says, hey, you know what, I better reset here, and he does.
I don't think he has to worry about Ramos so much as the catcher.
Oh, there's going to be a dribbler now. That's going to be 5-4, and the fielder's choice is going to be an error. And so Barola will be on base, and Eli Lynn will cross the plate. It is going to be 2-0 now in favor of the Roswell Coyotes.
So that'll go down as the fielder's choice.
So Lomeli So Jerry Barola hits into the fielder's choice, goes 5-4.
And then he'll score on a throwing error from Ortiz. So 2-0 now, Roswell.
E4 throwing.
And that'll bring up the opposing second baseman, Jack McDonald. And
so you do have Sylvester Lomeli, right?
He was forced at second.
He was the force at second. Yeah, okay. 5-4, and that's going to be the second out. And now it brings up number 2, Jack McDonald, and there's going to be
toast.
Jerry Barola. Is that Jerry?
Well, it was the
courtesy runner. That's A.B. Toscano.
Yeah.
So Toscano he was the courtesy runner for Barola, as Barola is the catcher. Toscano is going to be thrown out at second base for the third out. Coach McDonald.
One moment here. All right, I got you. All right, in the bottom of the first, Roswell gets 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 15 pitches. And Burgess will have Paniagua, is that how you say that? Navarra and Franco up when we come back. Roswell Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
We take the worry out of buying pre-owned vehicle with a 139-point inspection and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can't make a bad decision shopping at Roswell Ford, home of the tailgate nation.
Hi folks, Larry Skane, Service Manager at Roswell Ford. Our mobile service van turns your driveway into a service bay. All work is performed by Ford factory-trained technicians. Call Roswell Ford today to schedule your no-hassle mobile service appointment.
Did you know that Central Valley Electric Cooperative has a program in place to help members save on a variety of goods and services, from hotel discounts to pharmacy discounts? Ring in the new year with national and local discounts using your CVE Co-op Connections card. Print your free Co-op Connections card at www.connections.coop or download the Co-op Connections app. You can learn more about the program and discounts at www.connections.coop. If you are a business and would like to become a part of the CVE Co-op Connections card program, call Ray Lynn or Kyler at 575-746-3571.
2-0 is the score as the Roswell Coyotes lead here in the bottom half of the first inning. We begin the top half with Paniagua coming to bat. He is the left fielder, followed by John Navarro, the center fielder, and then Dominic Franco, the first baseman. 2-0, as we mentioned, and Coyotes really had a nice half inning there, as Ivan Miramontes scored along with Eli Lynn. Number 10 now will draw the first strike as John Paniagua.
You know, partner, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I was a little disappointed with that inning because of the way they got 2 out of the 3 outs. You know, mistakes on the base path. That could have been a big inning to start things off. I mean, I'm glad to get 2 runs an inning. I probably win you most games, but I think we left some runs out there.
Well, absolutely had some. Nonetheless, it was still a good inning. They got 2 runs, but you know, you're exactly right. I mean, I think that Isaac Loya kind of had a brain fart there.
Yeah, no, there was something wrong on that play.
Yeah, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That was a mistake, but still had a good inning. Get it on the board. It could have been a donut.
Yeah,
but,
so that's true.
So the Coyotes still end up with 2 runs, and let's see what the Roswell Coyotes can do here in the top half.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, you take 2 runs an inning all day. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, all day. Yeah, that'll win you. You're going to be 800 winning percentage. You do that.
Well, and that's exactly what this young man, Luke Bogle, needs here. He needs to have a great game. Like I said, he struggled last night, and looks like right now he is on target. And that's what Coach Lujan and his Coyotes need for him to do. He needs to produce today. He needs to be focused. He needs to come out here because the Roswell Coyotes are going to count on this young man for this year.
Yeah, he's one of the in the rotation for his starting pitchers.
And there's going to be a dribbler. Let's see if that's going to be a base hit, and Bogle will throw that into right field.
He shouldn't have thrown it at all.
No, at all. So that's going to be a base hit.
Yeah.
Are you calling it a base hit?
Yeah, and then a throwing error.
So on the check, And then we'll have an E1 on the throw. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. So we'll be rule as a base hit. So now El Paso with John Paniagua will be on second base.
Actually, they got a courtesy out there. I'm trying to get the number.
That's going to be number 10. So number 10, well.
Oh, did they not get a courtesy?
No, there's no courtesy.
Okay.
So Paniagua will be running for himself. Now bringing up is John Navarro, the center fielder.
Yeah, and on that play, I mean, you just got to eat it. You just got to eat it. It's an infield single. You're not going to make that throw. I mean, he could have made a perfect throw, and he still wouldn't beat it.
There's going to be a shot. Go ahead and deliver it. And now that's going to be an error on Miramontes. It is a fielder's choice, but there's a drop ball. So now you have runners at first and second base now. So you have an E6 fielder's choice. Now bringing it up is going to be Dominic Franco.
Yeah, too many mistakes in the early going here.
There's going to be a pop-up, and Barola now will have it. So it's going to go as an F2 for the first out. Bringing it up to the plate now will be number 14, Ruben Ramos. And then back to the top of the lineup with Evan Ortiz, followed by Giovanni Leos.
Yeah, real fortunate there. They had the bunt on, obviously, and Coyotes were playing it well. They were ready for it and had everybody covered, but Jerry Barola made a nice play.
And I'm just still kind of going back in my mind to the throwing error. I mean, that's going to be a wild pitch as it goes behind the batter. So John Paniagua will go to third base, and John Navarro will go to second. The infield will be in. You know, what do they say is when in doubt, always go one on that fielder's choice earlier.
Yeah, I mean.
So he stayed at first.
Yeah, the third base did.
Paniagua
went to third, but yeah, the other runner.
That's a running error on that, huh?
Well, he probably should have advanced, but.
Yeah, you do as he does, and.
Yeah, I mean, that's a mistake over there. I don't think it's an error in the book, but
well,
that's a definite
in my mind,
mistake.
I already put him down at second base. That's shame on him. Okay, so runners at first and third base. Runners at the corners now. The count is 2 balls and no strikes. To the hitter, number 14, Ramos.
Ramos, the 9-hole hitter today.
Well, Luke Bogle really needs to get him a 2-ball as there's only one out here for the Roswell Coyotes. And there's the runner in motion. Barola, oh, you got it. Can't hesitate. Sorry, I promised I wasn't going to do that.
You're exactly right.
I'm not going to coach it, but I'm just saying, let me go back to this. In this situation here, you don't hesitate. You throw the ball immediately. Get rid of it. Even if the fielders are not there, that's their responsibility to get there. So it's going to be classified as a stolen base for John Alvarado. And that's going to be foul. And so the infield is going to be back up with one out, runners in scoring position. Now, of course, I don't have any spray charts on El Paso. It's still early in the ball game, so I believe the outfield should display normal depth at this point. Coyotes are up 2-0. Let's see if Barola can be a wall. There is the pitch, and that's going to be ball, outer half. It's going to bring up a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the hitter is Ruben Ramos, the pitcher. And that's going to be foul back.
Yeah, and after the strong start, Bogle is actually hurt himself in the field with 2 plays. He's still, I would say, sharper than yesterday pitching-wise. but he could really use a strikeout here.
Absolutely. You know, there's a possible do or die in the outfield, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. There's going to be a foul ball to the left side. It will be nice if they can get a ground ball or some kind of a line drive to the infield and double it up. But I think, how does Luke look over there on the left side? Okay. Pretty deep.
Eli?
Yeah. Or, I mean, Eli, excuse me.
He's, just average depth, I think.
All right, there's going to be a pop-up to Sylvester Lomeli. That's going to be an out. Runners will stay put. So that's going to be F3, foul territory for the second out. We'll bring up the top of the lineup now. Number 2 is Evan Ortiz, as he had a base hit to the left side. So he is 1 for 1 this evening.
Yeah, and Cheeto's got to squeeze that one a little better. He did catch it, but he moved around in the glove there.
Yeah, it did.
Made me a little nervous.
It looks like the wind is blowing directly east, north to northeast, more east than anything.
Starts Ortiz out with the ball. Ortiz started the game out with a nice base hit, and certainly capable of driving in these runs. He's shown that already. Now the infield moves in a little. I mean the outfield, sorry.
Yeah, and I think that's wise. So at the end of the first inning, Luke Bogle actually had 17 pitches. He has
35. This will be 36.
36 coming up here with this pitch. There is the delivery, and that one's going to be hail damage, possibly, to the residents. Maybe in the drink. Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs to the hitter, Ortiz. There's the pitch, and that's going to be strike number 3.
Strike 3.
As Bogle has the backwards K and gets out of the inning with no runs. Coach McDonald.
Middle of the second, Burgess, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base on 20 pitches. Roz will be up with McDonald, Lujan, Fuentes. When we come back to the launch pad, KSVPTV.com.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, student success, that's what we're about.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School baseball as we begin the bottom half of the second inning. The Coyotes do lead 2-0 as Luke Bogle got out of the inning.
Again. He's had runners in scoring position both innings so far. And will be McDonald starting off. He was up in the last inning, but last out came on a attempted steal, so he will start with a new count here, and his new count already is 1-1, called strike and a ball outside.
All right, there's McDonald, and he's going to foul that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitcher for El Paso Burgess is Ruben Ramos. I keep on saying outfielders. It says outfield here on the Max Preps roster. He's actually pitching today. He probably does get reps as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson McDonald.
If he hits one like he did yesterday, it will go over that center fielder's head. He's playing pretty shallow. He did have a nice rip yesterday.
Yeah, he did. He really had a nice shot there. There's the pitch. And that one's going to be popped up to center field, and that's going to be F8 for the first out.
Right at him.
Yes, sir.
Only had to take a step or two to the side. And he was playing the exact depth he should have been.
Yeah.
Right after I told him he wasn't.
Number 23 is going to be Rico Lujan, the designated hitter. And there is the pitch. And there's going to be a shot to the left side.
And foul.
And that's going to be a long strike.
Yeah, he got a bunch of that one. That was, I forget what Coach said was the distance out there, but he was about 30, 40 feet short of the fence.
Okay.
Up into the wind, it'd be hard to hit one out there today.
And there's going to be another pop-up to the center fielder. And that's going to be out number 2. So 2 consecutive F8s. Now bringing up to the plate is going to be Manny Fuentes. Manny Fuentes playing center field, wearing jersey number 00. And that's going to be a nice curveball for Ruben Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos has been efficient. Through an inning and 2/3, just 23 pitches. Looking to get out of this inning easy. Give his team a chance to come back, and another called strike.
So Fuentes finds himself in the hole now, 0-2. And here comes Ramos with the delivery, and that one's going to be hit to the left field. That should be a can of corn, and it is. Oh, that's a snow cone.
Well, the wind's swirling up there, I think, because that was a tougher catch than it looked like, but it will be 3 consecutive fly ball outs.
All right, there you go. You got some stats for us?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, bottom of the second. Coyotes get no runs, no hits, no errors, just 10 pitches. Burgess coming up with Leos, Rodriguez, and Torres. Coyotes lead at 2-0 at the launch pad in the 3rd place game. And we'll be right back after this. KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Welcome back to Roswell High School baseball as the Coyotes still continue to lead 2-0 as we begin the top half of the 3rd inning. And number 7 will be the hitter. That's going to be Giovanni Leos, the third baseman. Leos is 0 for 1 as he hit it right back to the pitcher in the first frame. There is the pitch and the delivery.
Actually, I think that went down as a fielder's choice. I think he's 0 for 0.
Did it go down as fielder? Is that what you had?
I think so.
I have a dribbler.
Oh, no, he sacrificed.
Yeah.
He sacrificed, so he's 0 for 0.
This was a sacrifice on this one?
Yes, yes. It's the first time.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is the E. I don't have that one on the E. I have a 1 or 3 dribbler.
No, it wasn't.
It was a sack is what you have? Okay.
Yeah,
we'll call it a sack then.
Sack bunt.
So he's 0 for 0. Oh, that's right. And there is the pitch, and that's going to be ball 4.
So leadoff walk for Leos. And Bogle, you know, I don't know if he just wants to work on pitching out of jams or what, but he's had a lot of base runners and no runs so far.
Well, that's
living dangerously, I guess, is my point.
Yeah. Living dangerously is.
Here's Rodriguez, who singled to right his first time up.
Yeah, 1 for 1, and here comes the pitch, pickoff, and that's a bit scary there because that would look like that was kind of floating a little bit. What is the proper term there? Is slicing?
Little slice. He's going to end up in the rough, not in the trees.
Yeah. And there's the pitch, and Barola was set to throw as he gets into the skateboard method and prepares himself, but no motion.
Yeah, and that's 5 straight balls to start this inning, so let's hope Luke doesn't lose the better control they just had for most of the game.
Giovanni Leos will take off, and that's going to be fouled back as the hit and run was called.
Yeah, I'm not sure he looked over there late enough there. I don't know. He maybe just got a real good jump.
Yeah, he might have had. I think Barola with his arm, I think he had an opportunity to throw him out. The reason I said it was I don't think it was a straight steal because that ball was about 4 feet outside, and it looked like Rodriguez actually kind of just put the bat on top of it there, so that's why I was actually thinking that was a hit and run.
I got 1 and 2.
I have
yeah, there we go.
1 and 2 as well, yeah. To Mark Rodriguez.
Coach Henry sleeping on the job over there.
Coach Henry's sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a nap. He didn't.
All right, Luke Bogle, the pitcher for the Coyotes. Leos, the runner, and that's going to be outside. And now I have 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. Now let's see if Bogle can get a 2-ball here.
Would be nice. I'm not sure we've seen a double play.
We had one last night, not today.
I don't remember one last night.
Had the 6-4-3 double play in the latter part of the innings for the Coyotes. That was last night.
Or Thursday night.
Maybe it was Thursday.
I think it was
okay.
Thursday night.
But we're getting maybe I'm getting my games mixed up. There's a 2-ball. Let's see if McDonald can handle it. He does, and he's going to decide to go to first base, and that's the right play. It's going to be a fielder's choice as he goes 4-3.
Yeah, I had a chance to double play if he can field it cleanly, but it hopped up a little on him, I think, and not as bad as the one did on Miramontes last night. But
well, I saw Miramontes this morning or this afternoon. I asked him how he felt, and he said he was a little sore, but he was okay. Right above the eye. Didn't cut, nothing, didn't break the skin. It just really
that shocks me as hard as that ball's hit.
It was hit hard for sure. So number 8, Sebastian Torres, the shortstop, is 0 for 0 as he draws a walk here in the first frame. And now that's going to be did he call that a ball or a strike? Or did he call it a strike or a ball? We don't really know sometimes with him. I would have to ask an old friend of mine. I'm being facetious when I say that because we just don't know. And there's going to be a little dribbler to Isaac Loya.
Oh, did not get him.
And I don't know if I would have thrown that, but
pays off for him.
Okay, official, we're going to call it E5. He dribbled it.
So we're going to go E5 on that. So kind of a hard luck E5. Yeah, good base running from number 7, Leos, to get over to third, and a pretty good throw from Lomeli back to third. And again, Loya did a good job scooping that one too, but
some tough luck there.
Yeah, just kind of some tough luck.
Diego Flores now is the hitter, as he is 0 for 1. He K'd in the first frame. Let's see what Coach Alex Pena will do here if he puts Sebastian Torres in motion here to eliminate the double play here. Leos at third base. There's going to be another bunt.
Yeah, real nice bunt.
And it's going to be 1 of 3 for the second out. But Giovanni Leos will score, and Diego Flores will get 1 RBI on the sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, and that gets Burgess on the board, their first run of the game, and Bogle finally allows someone to come home from third. But now he's got 2 gone, runner at second.
And that's going to be John Paniagua. That's going to be an HP. So I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
So John Paniagua will be at first base as he will be hit by the pitch. So now Burgess has Paniagua at first and Sebastian Torres at second base. Coming up to the plate now will be number 1, John Navarro.
Navarro hit into a fielder's choice on the left side last time, put out by Miramontes. So he got the force at any bag, called strike to start him off.
Beautiful afternoon here in Roswell, New Mexico. It was, when I got here at game time, it was 88 degrees on my thermostat.
88?
88.
I had 81, but all right, easy play there. McDonald to Miramontes, and that will end the inning on the 4. Let's see, on the
it's fielder's choice actually, but it goes down as a 4-6 third out. So the El Paso Burgess, they do get 1 run on the sac bunt, but I'm sure you have some more statistics for us.
Yeah, well, just 1 run, 1 error on 17 pitches, and Roswell clinging to the 2-1 lead going to the bottom of the third. We'll have Bogle, Loya, and Miramontes up when we come back to Roswell Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
Do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
With the hustle, bustle, and bright lights of the holidays in the rearview mirror, it's time to ease into the new year with a new car or truck from your friends at Roswell Ford. Because nobody makes car buying easier. With more than 500 pre-owned vehicles in stock and brand new units arriving all the time, finding the perfect vehicle is easy. A 3-day money-back guarantee on all pre-owned vehicles makes the decision easy. No payments for 90 days easily gives you time to put those holiday expenses behind you. And with a goal of 100% credit approval, Roswell Ford even makes financing easy, regardless of your credit situation. And we happily accept I-10s. Like I said, easy. So make some time and come see what we have for you at the Tailgate Nation. Whatever you're looking for, you can count on Roswell Ford to keep it simple and make it easy. We're waiting for you now at the corner of 9th and Main, so we're even easy to find.
Welcome back to Roswell High School baseball. The Roswell Coyotes, they currently lead 2-1, and Bogle is the hitter for the Roswell Coyotes. And that looks like that might be in foul territory for strike number 1.
Strike 2. They had a called strike.
Strike 2 already?
Yeah,
okay.
Called strike before that.
Oh my gosh! Did you ever have a college coach or a professor or somebody that was kind of I don't want to call him a role model, but but somebody that was I guess character is the right word. That will never ever leave your mind. I can just tell you, man, just make sure if you did something right, you just get over the right field fence and go back to Roswell. Don't miss the bus. And I tell you what, let me just make sure that I left a lot of different wording out on that. Okay, Luke Bogle, the hitter for Roswell. This is going to be his first at bat. 2-1 is the score for the Coyotes as they lead here in the bottom half of the third inning. The pitcher remains Ruben Ramos. And I do have a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs to Luke Bogle.
This is a good at bat for Luke after starting off 0-2.
Yeah, it really is. And let's see what happens here as he draws a walk. And now, to me, that was a nice little pitch, but evidently that was outside.
Yeah, I don't think it missed much. So that's just the first time through the lineup?
Yeah,
wow.
I was thinking the same thing. It's just it's kind of been a quick 3 innings here, and the Coyotes, this is only going to be their first time going through the lineup here.
So Jacob Palomino will be the courtesy runner over at first as Bogle, the pitcher, will come in and rest and think about what he's done.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, Ruben Ramos will pitch. As he delivers, I have him at, I had him at 25 pitches. That's not accurate, is it?
He's at 32 now.
32, okay. It was accurate at the time, so okay. So 32 pitches now for Ruben Ramos.
Oh, man, almost Randy Johnson, that bird right there.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Make sure there's nobody out in the field now streaking. Let's see what happens here. Wasn't there something like that happened in the major leagues?
Well, I was just referring to Randy Johnson exploding that bird on that 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah. That poor bird.
I mean, that dove landed right in the danger zone there. Now, this guy ain't throwing 100, but you could still do a lot of damage to a bird with a pitch baseball.
1 ball, 2 strike. The hitter is Isaac Loya. There's the pitch, and that's going to be foul. Out of play as Palomino was in motion.
That's a big bounce. Those balls bounce off the street pretty high.
You got a little jogger there. You might say, hold up just a minute. Can you take a little left detour here and get that ball for us?
Yeah, that would be.
There's
would
a number.
but
there's a number on front right there. It looks like there's a. Oh, maybe not. Well, better her than me because I won't be doing it right now. There's going to be a pickoff move to first base as Palomino slides safely.
I only run when chased these days.
And now number 8 still hitting, Isaac Loya. He is 0 for 0 as he drew a walk in the first inning. And there's going to be another pickoff move. Palomino slides safely.
Yeah, and Palomino, you know, he kind of does it all for this team, the youngster. He's got a lot of skills. He's very good outfielder. He's a backup middle infielder. Pinch running right here. He's an excellent pitcher. I mean, you just never know where you're going to see Jacob on the field.
Isaac Loya waits the pitch. Ramos delivers. That's going to be upstairs. And that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
And Coyotes need to add to this lead here. This is time for these bats to come alive.
There's the pitch.
Got him.
And that's going to be a hit by the pitch, as he will continue to be 0 for 0.
And tell you what, Isaac leads the team in hit by pitch in this young season. I'll tell you that much. I think that's 3 or 4.
Coming up to bat now will be number 13, the shortstop, Ivan Miramontes. Eli Lynn on deck, and of course, Sylvester Lomeli in the hole.
Still nobody gone. Ivan singled up the middle in the first inning. First pitch he saw. He's only seen 1 pitch in the game.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament. This is the 43rd annual Southwest. That one's hit hard. Might have a chance, but let's see what happens. It's going to be, unfortunately, I think that's going to be called an error on the left fielder. And there's going to be a play at the dish, and no, Isaac Loya will be safe as 2 runs will score. So Palomino, the courtesy runner, will score the first one. Isaac Loya will score from first base, and Ivan Miramontes will be on second base, but it's going to be an error on the left fielder. An unfortunate error, that's correct.
Yeah, he got to the ball, just couldn't squeeze it, and it goes off his glove and allows runs to score and allows Miramontes to advance an extra base as well.
And there's the pitch to Eli Lynn, the hitter now, the left fielder in this ball game. Eli caught the last couple of games, but did a good job. I was real impressed with his performance the last couple of days.
He's really improved his throws to first and second, and just overall his technique behind the plate. I know he got some special instruction this summer. That's probably why that happened.
Well, I don't know about that, Coach, but he definitely works hard, that kid.
Oh, you won't find a kid work harder than him.
He was a pleasure, I tell you.
About as coachable a kid as you'd ever see.
I'm telling you. Talking about a kid that says yes, sir, no, sir. Even when you're wrong, it's still going to be yes, sir, no, sir. And there's going to be a throwing error, and Miramontes will trot over to third base.
So the catcher threw to second then?
It was the catcher, so that's going to be E2.
And so error on Rodriguez, and Miramontes standing at third with nobody gone. Here in the bottom of the third, Coyotes already got 2 across and looking for a big inning.
All right, there's the pitch by Ramos. And that's going to be a called strike. You know, with that right there, Eli really wanted that, but it wasn't his pitch. So let's see what happens here. The count we have is 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. He wants to find a pitch that he can drive. Maybe something in the outfield, if all possible, to the right side, if anything. And here comes the pitch from Ramos as he delivers, and that's going to be ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Eli Lynn.
Yeah, and that's a good at bat for Eli already, but I don't know if I pick anybody in the lineup to be in this situation. No outs, runner on third. It's probably Eli Lynn.
Infield is in, and there's going to be a base hit as Lynn will have the single and the RBI. So Miramontes will go across the plate. Eli Lynn with the RBI, as I mentioned. Coming to the plate now will be Sylvester Lomeli. Still no outs for El Paso. And there's going to be a timeout. Let's take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSUPTV.com.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad are beginning to need more help, but with a busy job and raising a family, you just don't have the extra time? Personal Care by Design is just what you're looking for. We can be there when you can't, from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All of our caregivers are carefully screened, and we are the only personal care service that is overseen by a registered nurse. Competitive rates, great people, and experience is what sets us apart. So when you need extra help at home with your loved one, you can count on Personal Care by Design. Personal, private, and protected. Call us at 575-625-9471 for your personal care needs and receive a free nursing evaluation. That number again is 575-625-9471.
Welcome back to Roswell High School baseball as we have a pitching change as Ruben Ramos was the original starting pitcher. He now will go to the left field position. Coming in from the bench will be number 6, Nathaniel Flores, the senior. And we'll see if there's any other position changes. I don't believe there is.
No, I think there's got to be because so Ramos went to left.
Okay, Ramos went to left.
The pitcher is Flores off the bench.
Flores came off the bench to pitch.
So I guess Ramos is out? Is it just that simple?
Well, I don't know. So here's the thing. If Ruben Ramos went to left field, you have –
No, Ramos didn't – oh, yes, he did. I'm
so
sorry.
John Paniagua, did he come out of the ballgame? I did not see the – you might ask –
I can see the numbers now.
The colonel there, I don't know if I saw that correctly.
No changes in the infield, so if we can just look, center field is still Navarro. Is that 5 out and right? Looks like it. So
it is. So, yep. So it looks like Paniagua will come out of the ballgame.
Yeah.
Okay, now batting for the Coyotes will be number 20. That is going to be Sylvester Lomeli.
So Paniagua is he was the extra hitter, so he's just not playing the field now. I think it will be
that's
how they change it.
Sounds about right. Yes, sir.
Designated hitter, I should say, not extra hitter.
Okay, so number 6 is the new pitcher off the bench, Nathaniel Flores, as he tries to pick off Eli Lynn. There is the pitch and the delivery up, no good as it's out of play. For strike number 1, 1 ball, 1 strike, still no outs.
And every house on the block over there has a sign up that says used baseballs for sale. Have you noticed that?
Well, I wonder if they have to have any kind of special insurance to cover their roofs.
Well, they wear batting helmets to weed the yard, I tell you that.
Oh, there's a drive, and
Right,
that's going to be a shot to the center fielder.
Wow.
And that's going to be out number 1.
That was a rocket, but right at the center fielder.
So that's going to be, I always put it as F8, even though it's a line drive. So it's really L8 for the first out. Center fielder, who do you have for your center fielder, Kelly?
That's Navarro.
Navarro, okay.
Yeah, he made the play out there. Hard to see his number or anything on the front of his jersey.
Yeah, that's okay. So it is Navarro. Okay, now coming up to the plate is Jerry Barola, and that's going to be a called strike as the pitcher, the new pitcher, Nathaniel Flores, comes in. Eli Lynn, the R1, as he singles with the RBI. Score is 5-1, 3 hits apiece. 4 errors for El Paso, 2 for the Coyotes. That one's going to be hit to the right field, and it's just continued to trail, and that's exactly what you do. That's going to be the second out as Jerry Barola flies out to right field for out number 2. Coming up to the plate is going to be number 2, Jack McDonald, the second baseman, followed by Rico Lujan, the designated hitter, and then in the hole will be Manny Fuentes, the center fielder.
Jack's 0 for 1 this afternoon. Hit a towering shot, but right at the center fielder. Got it up in the wind. It just kind of stayed there. Center fielder waited for a while and decided to catch it.
Oh, there's going to be a possible pick. No, it's going to be thrown away as Eli Lynn will advance to second base. Lujan will hold him up.
Yeah, and just not a good throw from the pitcher there.
So another error for El Paso, and that's going to be E1 is what I have, Colonel.
So another runner in scoring position for Roswell, and one with kind of sneaky good speed. Eli Lynn is not a slow player despite his size.
Well, I can tell you right now, don't get in the way of Eli Lynn because he will run over you.
Well, any of those Lynn boys are going to run over you.
Oh, my
if you're on
gosh,
the
I'm
train
telling
tracks.
you. Oh, my gosh, I'm telling you. Especially that young man, Noah Lynn, that has some size on him, doesn't he?
Oh, he's just gotten huge.
All right, there's going to be another pick, potential pick play for number 6, Nathaniel Flores.
Hey, got to hand it to him. You know, he struggled with the pickoff moves, but he's not shying away from them.
No, he's not. He really isn't. All right, there's going to be the pitch and the late delivery, and that's going to be a call strike to Jack McDonald. So right now we're at the bottom of the third inning. The Roswell Coyotes do lead 5-1. Do have an update here after this pitch. As Flores delivers, and that's going to be another call strike to McDonald. Update, and this is going to be after the 5th inning. El Paso Leadership Academy 8, Artesia 7. That's the third place game at the Caveman Tournament. Nathaniel Flores, the right-hand pitcher, delivers, and it's going to be a little outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, as the Roswell High School Coyotes have deuces wild here. Flores delivers, and that's going to be fouled back. So one of the things that I can tell you that Flores is doing to the Roswell Coyotes, comes in from the dugout, really taking his time on the mound, and it's kind of throwing off the Coyotes a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes. You get a different kind of pitcher, and it takes a while to adjust. But, you know, they only saw the first pitcher once, so,
right.
You know, they weren't really adjusted to him either. And now they're going to walk Eli back to second base. I think he's trying to send him.
Well, it definitely has a secondary lead, a nice secondary lead. And there's going to be a shot, and that will be a base hit as Eli Lynn will go around third base and head it for home as he scores. And I'm going to call that a base hit. You got a base hit as well, so official calls it a base hit. Single. Will advance on the E8, I would imagine. So Lynn will score, and now the Roswell Coyotes take a lead of 6-1. Excuse me, 6-1.
First RBI of the season for Jack.
Rico Lujan now the designated hitter.
Rico looking for his first hit of the season. Takes up high.
Yeah, upstairs for ball 1. 2 outs for El Paso.
Yeah, base hit could score, Jack. Got pretty decent speed. Pretty good base runner. Will get a decent jump here.
And that's going to be upstairs, and
yeah, good job by the catcher there.
Yeah.
He kind of
decoyed that, didn't he?
Yeah, kind of made it look like it got by him, but Jack wasn't fooled. Got back to second, no throw. And a 2-0 count now for Rico to work with. Let's like to see him get his first hit of the year here.
Yeah, nice to see him come over here and get a nice stroke. There's the pitch, and Lujan will get the first base hit of the year so far, and Jack McDonald will score easily.
Hey!
Oh! I say easily. That came out of nowhere, didn't it? There, Lujan is saying, get down.
Well, was it? I think he was telling the on-deck guy to. I don't know what he was yelling at. It didn't seem like. I mean, he should have been yelling at Jack to get down.
Well, but I think you're right. I think the on-deck hitter, and of course I don't know. I'll have to find out. So Lujan will be on second base. He will have a single, and then advances on the throw.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Jack was a little
lackadaisical
there, and he should have at least slid feet first.
Well, I thought he was on pretty easily. I didn't see the throw. Of course, up here is a little.
Yeah, I think different. He was yelling at Fuentes to help Jack out there.
Well, and he needed to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he was
at the on-deck hitter.
That's what. Now I'm sure someone should be yelling at Jack's slide as well, but that's what Lujan was yelling.
Okay. Well, for various reasons. I mean, you don't want to. First and foremost, you want to get that run in, but you don't want to get anybody hurt either.
So the bat was there too, in play there. So that's Now we're understanding more about what's going on.
Yep. Middle of the sixth inning, 8-7 as the leaders from El Paso are leading Artesia in the Caveman Invitational. Manny Fuentes, he's still waiting for his first hit of the year as well, too, I believe, isn't he?
I think that might be right.
Yep. I was doing some research last night when I got home from the game. That score was accurate. Mayfield, in the game of softball, Mayfield did defeat Carlsbad. I was real surprised.
Yeah, you didn't want to believe. You were checking that about 9 different ways.
I did.
And rightly so.
And
that's a big deal.
I did it 9 other ways when I got home, too. And, what a grab by the third baseman. Wow, Giovanni Leos robbed Manny Fuentes for the third out. That's going to be a line drive for the third out. Coach McDonald, do you have anything for us, sir?
I do. Roswell High gets 5 runs on 3 hits, 4 errors, and 38 pitches. Sloppiest inning by far by Burgess. They will have Franco Ramos and Ortiz coming up in the top of the 4th when we come back to the launch pad for Roswell Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, here to tell you about the birds and the bees. Well, at least the bees. That's because we're taking orders for live bees now. You can get a 3-pound box of live bees complete with a queen. That's enough to start a hive and get you in the beekeeping business. It's a fascinating hobby that benefits the environment and yields the sweet rewards of honey. But you have to order those by the 15th of March, so come see us at Roswell Seed Company. And as for the birds, do you really think I should be the one to tell you about that?
In times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
All right, we're back at the launch pad with the Roswell Coyotes lead, the Burgess, and I keep forgetting the mascot. Mustangs. I keep wanting to say Rangers. The Burgess Mustangs, they trail the Roswell Coyotes 7-1 as we head to the top of the 4th, and it will be Luke Bogle out there to start the 4th inning. He's gone the distance so far, 54 pitches through 3 innings, and they don't have a game coming up, so they can stay with Luke as long as they want to, as long as he got the lead. And I think that will be the plan.
Number 13 will be the hitter, Dominic Franco. Let me confirm that. Dominic Franco. Okay, perfect. Will be the first baseman. Luke Bogle, as you mentioned, had 54 pitches, make it 55, 56 now, and that's going to be a called strike.
Can we put that roster right there. Thank
Sure
you.
you can.
I don't have one.
Yep. So, Kelly, what's your thoughts on the game so far? Kyle's currently leading 7-1.
Yeah, they're doing some things better than they did in the previous game. The previous game was a good game. I mean, they had some bad things happen, stuff they could have cleaned up, but I'm really liking the performance so far in this, first tournament of the year, first 3 games, and there's a hard hit ball.
Oh, and that's going to be to the wall as the hitter, Dominic Franco.
Stand-up double.
Yeah, he's going to be up at stand-up double, and this is the top of the 4th inning, by the way.
So, fly ball that gets by Lynn, his stand-up double gets all the way to the wall, as you said. And nice piece of hitting from Franco.
Now to bat will be number 14, Ruben Ramos. He was the starting pitcher and then made the transition to left field now as the pitch is delivered. Oh, that's a nice off-speed pitch here by Bogle.
Swing and strike. And congratulations to the Goddard JV team who defeated Ruidoso in the 7th place game.
Yeah, and I did have the opportunity to watch Gallup for just a couple of innings at least. It was Gallup, and I believe that was
El Dorado.
And El Dorado was not playing with them at all. I mean, I'm telling you, it was. I don't know what the final score was.
18-0, I just heard.
18-0. It was 12-0 when I left, and that was the 2nd inning.
Wow.
So 18-0. Oh, and there's going to be a strikeout for Bogle.
Yeah, and Bogle, he's been kind of an interesting outing for Bogle, but that's going to be his 3rd strikeout to go with 2 walks and 1 hit batsman. 1 run. That run was unearned, so good outing for Bogle. He's fought through some jams. He's had runners in scoring position every inning, and only giving up the 1 unearned run. That's pretty good. Oh, nice pitch there.
Well, back to the starting lineup. Start of the lineup, I beg your pardon. Number 2 is Evan Ortiz, as he is, I believe that's going to be
1 for 2.
1 for 2. He had a base hit to the left field. He struck out in the 2nd frame, and now he hits that one, and Jack McDonald will double him up, and so that's going to be F4 for the 2nd out, and then he goes 4U unassisted for the 3rd out. That will end the inning, and I know you have some stuff for me.
I do. No runs, 1 hit, no errors on just 8 pitches. Nice inning for Bogle. Roswell will come up with Bogle, Loya, and Miramontes when we come back for the bottom of the 4th inning from the launch pad at Goddard High School. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com for Roswell Coyote Baseball.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Welcome back to Roswell High School Baseball on KSVPTV.com. And I tell you what, the game of baseball has really developed a lot of good friendships. I tell you what. And that's an understatement, right, Coach?
Well, I'll tell you what, somebody needs to write a book. That's all I'm saying. Somebody needs to write a book.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
Although it'd probably need to be an audio book with somebody who could get the voice exactly right.
Oh, I tell you what, I would be real curious to find out how many players he actually coached. That guy, I'm telling you, he was a character.
All right, here's Bogle at the plate. His second time up, he walked his first time. Bogle looking for his first hit of the season.
And again, I'm being facetious when I say friendships.
With friends like that, huh?
Oh, man, Bogle. This is his only second at bat. It feels like he's been up 4 times, but it's only his second at bat. He drew a walk. He's 0 for 0. And Palomino was the courtesy runner as he scored in the 3rd inning. And number 6 is Nathaniel Flores, the pitcher now. 7-1 is the score.
Yeah, and I'm thinking Luke is going to watch this pitch go by and try to draw his second walk.
Yeah, the count 3-0. And there's the first strike as he buckles.
Now he might try to get after this one. 7-1 lead. He wants to get ahead, I promise you. There it is.
Oh, there it is. And that's going to be a full count now. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
That's all right, Luke. Go get you one here. He likes to say that he's a pitcher only when he doesn't get a hit, but he never says that after he gets a hit.
Yeah, P.O. only, huh?
P.O.
Oh, it's going to drop possibly, and it's going to go foul. So he's going to have that another opportunity.
Foul ball just misses down the left field line. He just kind of reached out and poked that out there. Not much of a swing.
Well, I don't know. Well, you know, one of the things, and I'm going to this is a conversation here. I was talking with Coach Alvarado before the game, you know, and what I noticed before any contest, I look at the opposing team and see how they warm up, and it, you know, in my opinion, there was a lot of nonsense going on. There was just horseplay, taking the glove off, throwing it to the left side. It's just like they didn't want to be here. So, I mean, that's just my observation.
Bogle thought he was hit by that pitch, but the umpire said he swung at it, so go down as a swing and a miss and an out for Bogle. Still getting an explanation. Lujan.
Did he swing at it?
Yeah, it was close play.
Okay, so they're going to call it a strikeout, huh?
Yeah, strikeout.
Okay.
It did hit him, but the umpire is saying that he swung at it.
That he was in motion. Okay. All right, Isaac Loya is the hitter now for the Coyotes. He is facing the new pitcher, Nathaniel Flores.
Hit by pitch his first time up, and I was going to look during the break, see how many that is for him on this young season, and I forgot to do it.
He's 0 for 0 right now, huh?
Yeah.
Base on balls and an HP.
Just the HP. Oh.
No, he has a base on balls in the first frame. Yep.
It's right there in front of me. So been on base twice in 2 at-bats, or 2 plate appearances, I should say.
Scored once.
Ouch.
There's another HP. And
he's a magnet.
Well, look at this. There's the bird again. When he got hit again, there's that bird. It must be a little jinx. That's crazy.
So Loya, second time in 3 at-bats, or 3 times to the plate, gets plunked. And boy, that can get frustrating.
You know, I have a daughter that always gets hit by the pitch, and there's the runner, and it's going to be fouled back as it looks like there might have been a hit and run. You know, my daughter Cheyenne used to get hit all the time. I think
some players it just last year was Eli Lynn. He got hit a ton of times, and you remember last season in the major leagues, the Mets set some kind of record for getting hit by pitches.
Yeah, she used to crowd the plate, and of course,
that's part of it too. Yeah.
Well, and to be real honest with you, she was like top 10 in the nation for getting hit.
Hey, any way you get on base.
Oh,
get
there's
going
to be a – well, I don't know if that's on the pitcher there. I'm going to call that an E3.
All right, we're going to say E3. And now Burgess has 7 errors and just 1 run, just 4 hits. And it has been sloppy for the El Paso crew this afternoon.
To say the least. All right, there's number 13, Ivan Miramontes. Will load and hits one deep to center field. That's going to be under it, and it's going to be an out. And that's a nice tag and good base running by Isaac Loya. So it's going to be F8 on the sac fly. Coming up to the plate now will be heavy hitter Eli Lynn.
Yeah, and Eli, 2 singles on the day in his 2 at-bats. Hard ground ball up the middle, and then the line drive to left with the RBI. And Eli picking up this year where he left off last year as Coyote's most dangerous hitter.
2 outs for the El Paso Burgess Mustangs. Flores facing Eli Lynn, and that's going to be a bender for a ball inside.
Aren't there some supplements you can take to help with your short-term memory? I can never remember.
I believe so. Okay, here we go now. 7-1 is the score, 2 outs. Eli Lynn, the hitter for the Coyotes. And there's a bender, and Eli Lynn swings so hard. He does a 360. Yeah, he does a full 360, set ready for the next pitch.
I'm sure Coach Lynn is in the stands.
Oh, and that's going to be a strikeout for Eli Lynn. He will be caught looking for the 3rd out. And so at the end of 4, the Coyotes do lead 7-1.
Yeah, and Coyotes get no runs, no hits, 1 error on 14 pitches. Burgess will come up with Leos, Rodriguez, and Torres when we come back. Thanks for tuning in to Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den, but the launch pad as the Coyotes taking on El Paso Burgess. Currently lead 7-1, and we are about to begin the top half of the 5th inning. Number 7 is Giovanni Leos.
Yeah, so did the quick research there, and it is 4 now
4
on
HPs.
the season 4 hit by pitch for Isaac Loya, and next on the team is Eli Lynn, who led at that category last year. He's already been hit twice this year. So.
Okay, Luke Bogle still in, I was going to say in the circle, but on the bump for the Coyotes. Kind of has really settled in compared to last night, hadn't he?
Oh, a much better outing. And what do we got for a count here, Coach?
I have 0-1.
I think they've thrown 2 pitches.
Yeah, so it's actually 2-1, I think.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's 2-1.
All right. So a sacrifice and a walk for Giovanni Leos today.
Hey, check it in.
And
well, I thought from up here it looked like a check swing, but that's something that Barola is just going to have to do it automatic. It's not going to hurt to say, hey, go ahead and check it anyway. You'd be surprised how often those umpires, and no disrespect, how often they don't look and just say, hey, it is a strike. So.
Well, you'd like to think they didn't do that, but I'm sure it does happen.
It does, I promise. So that's going to be base on balls for Giovanni Leos. Coming up to bat now is number 12, Mark Rodriguez, the catcher.
So, Coach, tell me what you think about the long strings on your glove. I mean, check out Isaac Loya's glove.
Oh, it just depends.
I mean, that would bother me, I think.
It just depends. It's preference, I guess. Sometimes you have that extra string to tighten up your glove, and it's probably because he did tighten it. I personally don't like it, but, it's –
it's like the handlebars on a chopper or something.
It's just baseball players are different, man. I'm just telling you, we're a different breed. And there's going to be the shot by Barola to first base on the pick move, and no good has Giovanni Leos.
Yeah, 3-0 now, so.
We'll be safe, yep.
So you just need to drill one here because he should be taken. I mean, I don't know. He is.
Yeah. It's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike to Mark Rodriguez. Back when I was playing high school ball, I used to have a Carlsbad shirt that for some reason I wore every game. I don't know why I did it. I just did it. And the thing about it is, if we won with it, I continue to wear it. If we lost it, I just didn't I just didn't wear it. But I didn't wash it.
Oh, it's very superstitious.
Yeah, it's just superstitious. There's going to be an HP there.
Plunker. So Bogle continues his trend of putting guys on base. He's not letting them score for the most part, but man, he's had a lot of runners on base in his four innings plus here. And he is up to 73 pitches. You might have to see not a closer, but a second pitcher come in.
73 pitches, and he threw how many last night?
39. So another ball. So could be getting a little gassed.
Well, again, we said it once, we'll say it again. That young man has to have a good performance tonight.
I think he has.
And he has.
Yeah.
But he has to continue. At least get through 5 and see what Lujan wants to do. Let's see if Bogle will pitch this into a 2-ball. And there it is, 6-4, and there's the double play. Nice turn, nice pitch by Bogle. Ground ball to Miramontes. Flips it over to McDonald. McDonald pops off and throws it over to first base as Nomeli gets the double play, excuse me.
Yeah, just a 6-4.
The put out is what I'm trying to say. The assist from Miramontes and McDonald, and the put out over at first base. So good.
So Bogle's staring at a base runner at third here, as he has every inning. But only 1 run has scored, and that one's way up.
6-4, 4-3.
Good job by Barola to stretch up there and snag that pitch.
And this is Diego Flores, right? Yeah.
Foul ball. Counts 1-1, and you know the run that scored was unearned, I believe. Let me check the stats.
I believe that's correct.
So, you know, Bogle, you know, you said he had to come out here and have a good performance. I mean, this is a really good performance. No earned runs.
So yeah, number 7 is Giovanni Leo still at third base.
Ball up high for ball 2.
That's I love the double play ball for some reason.
Well, that's an exciting play.
Oh yeah, it was real smooth between Miramontes and McDonald. That relationship is really nice. Let's see, it looks like McDonald might have the catch, and he does, as Flores flies out to Jack McDonald for the third out. So that will be ruled as an F4.
And once again, Bogle
he
escapes with runners in scoring position. So Burgess gets no runs, no hits, no errors, 18 pitches. And Roswell comes up with Lomelli, Barola, McDonald. When we come back to the launch pad, 7-1 Coyotes on KSVPTV.com.
If your car breaks down, no need to cry, because there's always a pal nearby at Big O. At Big O Tires. Locally owned will get you in gear. That's because you've known us for years at Big O. Big O Tires. Don't need to sweat any extra labor. You can always trust a good neighbor at Big O. At Big O Tires. The best service is part of our code. Need a cup of sugar? We're down the road at Big O. At Big O Tires.
Hurry into your local Big O Tires now through January 29th and buy 3 tires, get 1 free on 4 select in-stock Nexen or Aspen tires with installation purchase. That's right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required, not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted.
(7-1) is the score as we begin the bottom half of the 5th inning in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. Coming up for the Coyotes will be number 20, Sylvester Lomelli, the first baseman. On deck is Jerry Barola, and in the hole will be Jack McDonald.
And Cheeto hit a hard ground ball single for his 1 hit today, and then he flew out to straightaway center. So he's looking to mash one. He's always looking to mash one, but wind's still pretty stiff. Going left to right from our vantage point, blowing pretty much across the field from second base to first base.
Yep.
From center to right field.
West to east?
Pretty much west-east. So that's keeping the balls, knocking them down in the air. But we've had balls hit over the left fielder's head, too. 2 of them. So.
Yep. Nice cut by the hitter, Sylvester Lomelli. Pitcher will continue to be number 6, Nathaniel Flores. Flores comes in here and has done a decent job for El Paso. Roswell has taken advantage of a couple of balls in the zone there, as he did right there. But nice grab from the second baseman.
Yeah, nice backhand, but a bad throw.
That's going to be an E4 on the throw.
Another error.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, and that's a shame. It was a good, nice backhand there on a pretty hard hit ball, but
yeah,
just can't make the throw. Ortiz.
Evan Ortiz, yep.
So, and that is error number 8. I'm not sure the errors on the scoreboard goes into double digits. It might go back up there as a 0 here in a minute.
8 errors for El Paso Burgess. Now batting is going to be Jerry Barola. I will tell you, Jerry Barola does take a cut, though, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. He does a good job at the plate. Always been an aggressive hitter, and he can smack it, but Yeah, he's no halfway with him when he's in the box. He is the nephew of basketball coach Dude Barola. You called him Dude Barola earlier today, I believe.
Did I?
I think you did.
Okay. I might have just muscle memory again. So 0-2 now for Jerry Barola. Yeah, that's his dad. Yeah.
I used to play racquetball against his dad was great. It's awesome racquetball.
Robert Barola, the father, owner of CRM.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, Jerry's dad runs it now.
Grandfather is Rudy Barola.
Rudy's the guy I played against.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, Rudy was the original owner.
a really good racquetball player.
Basketball too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Foul ball there from Barola for strike 2, 1-2 the count.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sylvester Cheeto Lamalley at first base. R1.
Jerry grounded into a fielder's choice and then flew out to right, so he wants a hit in this game.
Correct.
All right, Flores up to 40 pitches now in just 2 innings.
Read my mind. I was just going to ask you that. We've been doing this quite a long time, I guess. Oh, that time it's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. 5-4, and there's going to there's nowhere on that.
No, but another errant throw there from Ortiz.
So Lamalley will be out on the 5-4.
5-4-3 fielder's choice out at second, safe at first.
5-4 FC, 1 out.
It's going to bring up second baseman Jack McDonald, 1 for 2 on the day. Had the inning end on the base pass his first time up, then he flew out to center and then singled to center with an RBI. See what he can do here. Second time up against Flores.
Looks like Toscano is the courtesy runner for Barola.
Thank you.
The pitcher for El Paso Burgess once again is Nathaniel Flores, the senior. And there goes the runner, and that's going to be a balk.
Yeah, and he knew it right away.
So now, hey, he needs to go ahead and
so
I thought he was going to advance to third base on that since he was in motion, but.
Well, is that the rule? I mean.
Well, there used to be a rule of that. But that's going to be a stolen base.
That's a balk. Yeah, I don't think you can give him the stolen base.
As he was in motion?
There's a shot to left over the left fielder's head, and that's going to two-hop the fence for McDonald. He's looking triple. He may be looking in the park home run. Nope, he's going to stay right there at third. That a boy. Jack with his second RBI of the day and ripped that one over the left fielder's head into the wind.
So I'm still going, that's a nice hit there.
Yeah, stand-up triple.
So A.B. Toscano did score?
He did.
Okay. So that was ruled on him as a balk, okay? So that was not a stolen base, it was a balk.
At a kid.
Rico Lujan now the hitter.
Yeah.
I just have. See if this is the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Yeah, if they can.
The Coyotes need at least 3 more runs in order to put this to bed.
Right. End it early. So Jack with 2 hits today, 2 hits last night. And looking to score for the second time as well. As Rico Lujan is going to score him with an RBI line drive to left.
Yeah, that's Lujan's
second hit of the game.
Second hit, yeah. So another hit to the left side. And 1 RBI. And so that will score Jack McDonald. Now bringing it up to the plate is going to be Manny Fuentes.
Yeah, Manny's still looking for that elusive first hit of the year. 0 for 2 in this one. Flied out to left and lined out to third, was really robbed on a tremendous play by Leos in the last inning. And Manny watches that one.
Well, there's going to be a snap throw, and looks like Lujan will be safe at first base. Ooh. Yeah, maybe if you get to R2, yeah.
It's 9-1. I mean, you could. I mean, you got a.
Well, there's only how many outs we have here. There's only one out, so I think he's okay at this point because you are having Manny. He's the 8-hole hitter, so we're probably okay at this point. And that is going to be a pop-up to the center fielder for out number 2. So Fuentes continues. I don't want to say struggle. He's stroking the ball. Just nothing's landing for him just yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of it's lucky, and I mean being unlucky, and because he absolutely ripped the ball last time up. It just third baseman leapt in the air and made the catch.
Yeah, you see the frustration a little bit with Fuentes. He's just going to have to just continue doing it.
Yeah, so Bogle out. You're going to get a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Luke Lynn. So, sorry, it's going to be Noah Lynn. Luke is playing on the JV. So, here we go. Noah Lynn will get an at-bat here.
Well, and Noah had a couple of nice shots last night.
2 games ago.
Last night had a couple. Well, I know one good shot last night to the line. Because he did.
That's right. That's right. Because he was playing third base.
And then
Loya was pitching.
Correct.
Yeah, Noah's got a ton of power.
He had one base hit last night.
If he gets one he can turn on, he's capable here.
Yeah, he had one shot to the left side. Just like
right to the second baseman.
Let's see, right there. That's going to be a ground ball.
Yep.
4-6.
Yeah, fielder's choice, 4 unassisted.
4 unassisted. 4 unassisted for the third out. So now we will go to the 6th inning.
Yep, after 5, Roswell gets 2 more runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 16 pitches. Burgess will have Paniagua, Navarro, and Franco up when we come back. Coyotes lead 9-1 on KSVPTV.com.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Did you know that Central Valley Electric Cooperative has a program in place to help members save on a variety of goods and services, from hotel discounts to pharmacy discounts? Ring in the new year with national and local discounts using your CVE Co-op Connections card. Print your free Co-op Connections card at www.connections.coop or download the Co-op Connections app. You can learn more about the program and discounts at www.connections.coop. If you are a business and would like to become a part of the CVE Co-op Connections card program, call Ray Lynn or Kyler at 575-746-3571.
All right, we're back as the Roswell Coyotes extend their lead 9-1 as we begin the top half of the 6th inning. A new pitcher for the Coyotes will be the senior captain, Ivan Miramontes. Luke Bogle will have a seat as he completes. I guess he's not in the ballgame now, so he will end up with just 80 pitches on the evening on his way to get the win.
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty safe with getting the win tonight, but
and it can
stranger
happen.
Things has happened, yeah.
Yeah.
And first appearance by Miramontes, who definitely is in the conversation as a regular pitcher for this team. And as we were talking about in the break, he is nursing I don't even want to say an injury, just kind of a sore arm. So.
Well, and then last night he took one of the
to the brain.
To the brain, yeah, to the right eye on the bounce. It was hit with some force, but he's doing okay. Noah Lynn in the ball game playing third base, and then Isaac Lloyd will just move over to the left side and play shortstop. McDonald will continue at second, and Lomeli will stay at first base. There's the bender, and that's going to be a ball.
Yeah, I didn't miss much, but ball one.
Who's it looks like Eli still in left field.
Yeah,
Fuentes in center.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other changes defensively except Noah Lynn at third. Called strike 2 there.
And then you will also have over in right field, that's Anchando, isn't it?
No, I think it's Palomino.
Okay, they changed it? Okay.
Oh. No, you're right. It's Anchando.
Yeah.
That has not changed.
Okay.
And foul ball that way as Manny throws that one back in via the first baseman.
So the hitter is number 6.
Oh. Should have been Paniagua. Is that a?
They're batting out of order here because well.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so this is Flores then.
Okay. I didn't have that switch.
Because Flores came in from the bench in the 5th.
Right.
To pitch.
Yeah, so now he's batting for Paniagua.
So Paniagua. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, we're back on. So Barola's going to call a timeout for just a second, go have a discussion with Ivan Miramontes.
Yeah, as he throws consecutive balls there, and now they get their signals straight. As the sun is in the catcher's eyes, maybe the first baseman's eyes right now. Foul ball. Get another payoff.
So an extra inning game here, 8-8 going into the 8th with
that's the
leaders, yeah, El Paso Leaders, Leadership Academy, and Artesia.
Their mascot is the Leaders?
Well, actually, they're actually called Leadership Academy. There's going to be a ground ball, and nice backhand, and he gets him. Oh gosh. Well, I'm going to say it up here that he got him, but they're going to say it differently. Nice backhand.
Yeah, infield single there as Loya with the long throw, just not in time, and hustling down the line.
Well, you know what? Well, I can just say this is all I need to say is Helen. You know what I mean?
I don't know, Coach. He appeared to be appeared to be safe there to me. But
was he safe? Yeah, he was safe. But you know what? I'm just going to say Helen. Coach Alvarado understands what I'm saying.
All right, foul ball for Navarro for strike 1.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's going to be a base hit for Flores.
And now stepping off is Miramontes. Keeping the runner honest over there.
John Navarro, the hitter. And that's going to be a strike. Swing and a miss on the check swing.
Yeah, couldn't decide.
Oh. What I would do to go back to those days, Coach. Ivan Miramontes from the stretch delivers, and that's going to be off the pole there. Back in play.
Through the screen, and well, not through the screen, but.
Well, hey, just make a decision here. You know, go ahead and. It was a nice play still. I thought it was.
Oh, good. Yeah, good effort with the backhand and the long.
There goes the runner. Oh, you got to pick up your third man immediately. But that's going to be a nice throw as that time he gets him out. Nice throw from Manny Fuentes.
Yeah, line drive single, and Fuentes to Lujan as Flores tries to advance and gets thrown out.
To Noah Lynn, you mean?
Yeah, to Noah Lynn, sorry. Fuentes to Lynn at third, and a really nice throw and a good tag. Means out number one.
But it will be a base hit for Navarro.
Yeah, it's single, but once again, those runners are getting stranded everywhere.
The hitter now is Dominic Franco.
Ball one as the throw goes back over to Cheeto at first. Yeah, both catchers actually are pretty solid back there. I mean, it's a good rotation to have.
Right.
You know, it protects you against injury. It lets them rest. You know, you can go Eli, you can go Jerry.
Well, just my craziness here at 9-1. I don't know why you put a man in motion anyway. But, I mean, well, but not only that.
What you want to work on. I mean,
well, the hit and run kind of worked out. He just didn't actually. He hesitated around the turn, and we've seen that quite a bit this tournament. Oh.
And misplayed by Fuentes there, and they'll hold him up at third as they should with a 8-run deficit.
So Franco will get the single.
So another line drive single. Fuentes misplays the ball, and Navarro.
So you have a new hitter coming up to the. That's going to be number 27 now, and that's going to be Mateo Valencia.
So pinch hitter Valencia. His first at bat of the game. And
kind of just looking at Miramontes there.
what are we doing here? The umpire's not ready.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's getting the sub. All right.
Okay.
He's getting the sub. Now we're ready to go.
Yeah, Mateo Valencia is the hitter now for El Paso. You have runners at the corners now with one out. There's the pitch, and nice block by Barola.
Double play ball here.
Yeah, let's see what happens here with the pitch. And there's the curveball. That's a nice one, and that's going to be strike number one. Singles across the board there. One ball, one strike, one out.
Yeah, I'm thinking Franco is not the speediest of base runners over there, so real chance at the double play if they can get a ground ball. Instead, they get a.
Oh, I thought Jack had a chance there, but there's going to be an RBI single for the pinch hitter at this point, Mateo Valencia.
So first RBI of the game for the Mustangs as the third straight line drive hit off of Miramontes. Yeah, I thought Jack maybe would try to jump up and try to get that, but yeah, it was out of reach, and that will put runners at first and second now. Double play ball still a factor as we get to the top of the order, and that is Ortiz. Ortiz started the game off with a nice base hit and has not done anything since.
All right, there's Ivan Miramontes. He is facing number 2, Evan Ortiz, the leadoff hitter.
Tanner, you got that? You got that? Thank you.
So Lovato now will come out and talk with Ivan Miramontes. Make sure things are good there.
Well, I don't know if it's just shaky start, first, appearance of the season, or if he's hurting a little bit, but we're going to find out here, or they're going to find out as the whole infield goes in to see how we're doing. And they won't mess around. If it's not feeling 100%, they'll put someone else in there.
Yeah, 9-2 lead currently.
Yeah, no reason to push it at all. But I think we'll think he's going to stay. They're talking strategy here. They're not talking injuries. So Miramontes will get some encouragement from Loya and others and see if we can't get a ground ball here to end the inning.
Okay. All right, the hitter again is number 2, Evan Ortiz.
Single to start the game, struck out looking, flied into an unassisted double play his last time up.
We're in the top half of the 6th inning, 9-2. If you're just now tuning in to KSVPTV.com, Coyotes do lead by 7. And there's a nice pitch there.
And I tell you what, that consensus in the press box is that might have been a strike. The peanut gallery indeed. So now a 3-1 for Ortiz, and he will draw the walk.
Gosh. So Ortiz now is at first base. Now bases are loaded. Bringing up Giovanni Leos.
But this is a good opportunity for Miramontes because, not really in danger of having an outcome on the game. So you get to work through this and just kind of get your first outing and just kind of get your season started on the mound and work through whatever you need to work through.
Well, let's see what happens here. I'm real concerned with this. I mean, there is one out. See if the corners can go straight to the dish. If not, turn it up the middle here. But Ivan's he's not 100%.
Well, I agree with that. He doesn't have his best stuff, to be sure. He's not an overwhelming pitcher by any stretch, but he's a solid pitcher and has not been that way thus far. And he had another ball, so in danger of walking in a run here. And it will be Leos taken all the way here.
Well, you would think. And there's going to be a base on balls for Leos.
So 9-3 the score now. And of course I can't see the bullpen, but all I see is Goddard players watching the game over there, so I don't think they're warming anybody up. I think if they do replace him, they'll replace him with somebody on the field.
Number 12 is Mark Rodriguez. He is 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Had a single.
So on the bench, you got Bogle who started the game, so he's not coming back in. You got Palomino on the bench, so he's definitely a candidate to come in and pitch, but you'd think he'd be warming up if that's the case. And you got A.B. Toscano who can pitch as well. So
right.
There are options for was that a foul ball last pitch?
It was.
Okay.
And there is going to be a shot up the middle. 1 run will score. And they're going to send them as Fuentes. There's a throw to the dish.
Got a cover.
And another run will score. So everybody advances now. They did score 2.
So the hard ground ball up the middle for a single. And 2 runs come in on the throw, and then the runners advance also on the throw.
Yeah, Ivan is he's
yeah, I think that's it for, well, obviously with the second mound visit, that's it for Ivan. We'll see who they give the ball to, and
let's see if they're going to go with Loya.
It might be going with Loya here. No, they're going to hand the ball to Jack McDonald. So.
Oh, absolutely, E8.
All right, so.
But I didn't see the first baseman. I didn't see Lomeli cutting it off. Was he there? Okay.
All right, so they're going to, official scoring is going to be E8 on Fuentes in center field. And Jack McDonald now will get as many warm-up pitches as he wants. Is that right? Or is when they?
That's correct.
So first pitching appearance for junior Jack McDonald, who he'll be a kind of an inning eater, mop-up duty type guy, but you never know. I mean, Coach Lujan has confidence in his pitching. Not going to blow you away, but ground ball pitcher. So, that's.
Well, that's what we need right here.
It wants to let your defense work.
With one out, if McDonald can get through that and help out Miramontes, get him a 2-ball here, we do have bases juiced right now. Yeah, and I will tell you, this is a hard.
He's a little wild warming up here, I'll tell you that.
It's a hard it's a hard situation there for any pitcher to come in with bases loaded, and you got to really
just runners first and second, but
yeah, first and second. I'm sorry,
but
okay.
he is wild warming up.
Oh, you mean second and third?
Second and third, yeah. So let's give him as many as he needs here until he can kind of find it, because he's a little bit wild warming up. So
he's gonna be all right, Pops.
Oh, I know. You don't need to tell me. You need to tell his mom. She's going nuts right now, as the mamas do.
Yeah. All right, so we have right now the score is 9-5 with one out. You have runners at second and third base with Giovanni Leos, and Mark Rodriguez. The hitter is going to be Sebastian Torres, the shortstop.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2. He walked, hit into a ground ball, reached on air, and then grounded into a double play.
There's going to be the first strike for McDonald as he comes in, and let's see, now the position changes. So Isaac Loya goes from third base to shortstop to second base, as McDonald goes from second base to pitcher, and Ivan Miramontes goes from pitcher to shortstop. So 2 strikes for McDonald. And the hitter is Sebastian Torres for El Paso. And there's going to be the bender. There's going to be the ground ball, and that's going to be another run scored, and that looks like Giovanni Leos will score, and then Mark Rodriguez will advance to third base. But I'm going to call this an E5, and now you have runners at the corners.
So Noah Lynn with the error there at third.
Diego, there's going to be an HP now, so bases will be loaded now. So now this is going to start the inning. Actually, you know what? Diego Flores started the inning. And
All right, but
it's going to be the 10th hitter of this inning.
Yeah, now you got the double play in play, though, so hopefully they can get in line. The defense behind him, he will throw ground balls. So
Flores actually came in the 5th inning. He had a base hit. McDonald throws, and that's going to be strike number 1 as he throws to the outside. Nice pitch. Flores, the hitter, as we mentioned, his last at bat was this inning. And he did have a single, so this is the 10th batter as McDonald winds up, throws the bender, and that's going to be a nice block by Barola. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Yeah, needs to get a ground ball here and let the defense work. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, McDonald in a full windup as he delivers, and that's going to be upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out.
9-6 the score as the go-ahead run is at the plate.
Three balls and a strike. And right here, you got to have your defense play. Believe in your defense here. And that's going to be base on balls for Flores.
And that gets them to within 2, puts the tying run on second with just 1 gone. And all of a sudden, Burgess, who hasn't done much at all until this inning, has come storming back for 6 runs here in the top of the 6th.
And that's the hitter now, John Navarro. John Navarro. Navarro has hit into a fielder's choice, 4-6, and then a base hit. So let's see what he can do here in this frame. There's going to be a pop up here.
Oh, right between the outfielders in the gap, and that is going to score.
1 run will score.
2 runs.
2 runs will score, and just like that.
Yeah, just a perfectly placed ball. I mean, that's 2 speedy outfielders. That's the only place that ball could go.
Navarro will have a stand-up double with 3 RBIs.
Just 2.
Is it 2? 1, 2, 3. 2 RBIs, sorry. So the score now is 9-9.
Tied up the game.
Bringing up number 13 now, Dominic Franco. Franco has popped up to the catcher, had a double and a single, so he's 2 for 3 as McDonald throws the bender.
Oh, it's 10-9.
10, let's see here. 9-9.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's going to be a called strike to Dominic Franco. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And the hitter is Dominic Franco. And there's the pitch.
And second hit by pitch
for Dominic Franco.
Yeah, and I was a little worried when he was warming up. He was not sharp warming up, and here comes Lujan.
So, no, that's actually on Franco. He had an F2, 2 base hits, and then an HP. Now Lujan's going to go up to the mound.
Yeah, they may just change. I'm not sure.
So no runs scored, correct? It's 9-9.
Still 9-9. And they're going to go with Palomino.
Well, let's do this. Let's take a break. You are watching and listening KSUPTV.com.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School baseball. The score is 9-9, and we are in the top of the 6th inning here as there is a pitching change as Palomino will come to the mound. And McDonald will go back to second base, Miramontes back to shortstop, and Isaac Loya will be back at third base.
So close the book on McDonald. Faced 5 batters, 14 pitches, 7 of them strikes, 1 hit, 2 runs. 1 of those runs earned, 1 walk, and 2 hit batsmen. So some of those runs went to Miramontes.
Right.
So Miramontes winds up with a third of an inning pitched, 7 batters faced, 30 pitches. 15 of those strikes, so similar performance, but 5 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks.
Mateo Valencia is going to be the hitter now for El Paso. Bases are loaded for El Paso. There's the pitch by Palomino. That's going to be a swing and a miss. And that's going to be strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Yeah, we went from thinking about the run rule to
a new ball game.
Brand new ball game here.
So Palomino pitching from the stretch, and there's the curveball. That's going to be strike number 2.
Well, not much of a swing there.
No, it wasn't. Nice pitch by Palomino.
Well, and Palomino was absolutely dominant at the JV level pitching last year. I mean, ridiculous numbers. I mean, he's very capable, and he's going to be one of the regular starters, I think.
And there's the pitch, and there's going to be a curveball. Nice block by Barola.
Boy, and if he can scoop that one up, he can throw over to third. As he got feeling a little too froggy coming off third there. But what we really need is a ground ball.
Ground ball right here would be nice. And there's the pitch, and that's even a better one with a strikeout. So Mateo Valencia will have the strikeout as he swings and a miss for the second out. We'll bring up Evan Ortiz now, as Evan Ortiz has had 4 at-bats.
Yeah, I got him 1 for 3. Singled. Oh,
That's
well,
what
yeah,
I have, yep.
Singled start the game, then struck out looking.
And ground ball to second.
Flied into double play
or F second.
And walked his last time up.
F4. They call that a ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Way up.
So 1 ball, no strikes, and the hitter is Ortiz. There's Palomino as he delivers. Nice pitch, and that's going to be a called strike.
Yeah, real good athlete, Jacob. He's a quarterback on the football team. Unfortunately got injured this year, but
oh, there's another pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss.
Real good basketball player who was in the regular rotation there at the varsity level as a sophomore, and now, key component here on the baseball team. Real good athlete, real good kid, good student.
Most importantly, huh?
Yeah.
Nice bender. That's one thing about this ball team right here. There's a lot of good ball players, very talented, but most importantly, they get it done in the classroom.
Oh, they do. Yeah, real good job.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's the pitch, and there's 1 run score. There's going to be 2 runs scored. There's 1 run, 2 runs.
That a hit and a fielding error.
So they're going to give him a single, and then an error on 8. And just like that, El Paso Burgess takes the lead. As you and I talked about earlier, we were thinking the Roswell Coyotes could end up 10 running these El Paso Burgess Mustangs, and now, just like that, they take the lead, 11-9.
Well, instead they give up 10 runs in the top of the 6th.
Right.
That's a huge turnaround. And, pitching kind of came back to bite them here. Just, in my opinion, that was part of the problem last night as well.
So well, absolutely was.
Going to have to get that pitching fixed.
There's another HP there for Giovanni Leos as the dugout for El Paso wakes up, and just like that, it's bases loaded with the number 3 hole hitter, Mark Rodriguez, coming up.
I'll tell you what, they should be excited. I mean, they come into this inning with 1 run and 8 errors, and now they're winning the ball game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a crazy turnaround.
Well, and that's the game of baseball for you, right?
Hey, I mean, it's my fault. I jinxed them. I said the outcome of the game was not in question, and the game is completely flipped.
And Palomino really is, it's crazy, but right here, the score is 11-9. And there's Palomino as he delivers, and that's going to be a swing and a miss for a strike. This is going to be 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs.
Well, they need to get out of this right now, and then they need to get the sticks going because you don't want to lose a game that you had in hand this handily.
Absolutely. You're exactly correct.
Yeah, so you look back at the pitching to start the game, and Bogle went 5. He was at 80 pitches, but he had only allowed 1 run, and that was an unearned run, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, decision to pull Bogle at that point.
Well, there's going to be a shot, line drive, and it looks like Anchondo will catch the ball for the 3rd out. And going to be real curious to find out the statistics here on this half inning.
Well, I can tell you what they are. 10 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors, and 60 pitches in the inning, top of the 6th. Roswell is going to come up with the top of the order, needing 2 runs to tie, 3 runs to take the lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Stay tuned in. It's been a wild one here from the launch pad at Goddard High School. Coyotes trail by 2. We'll be right back on KSVPTV.com.
Your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis.
Welcome back to Roswell High School baseball as El Paso Burgess takes the lead. Big lead, 11-9 now is the score. We're here in the bottom half of the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Can you look up Texas rules for rest? All right, so we might have a situation here as the new pitcher is number 12, and that is Mark Rodriguez, who threw an 82-pitch game.
So what are we trying to look up?
Well, we don't think he's eligible to be pitching right now. We don't think he's had enough rest by New Mexico rules. We're looking up the Texas rules to see if he's – but this is, by New Mexico rules, an illegal pitcher.
Yep. And he's going to go take a look at this.
Yeah. And now that he's thrown – yeah. All right, so the Texas rules and the New Mexico rules state that this is a pitcher that is pitching on not enough days rest. So what will the procedure be now? So do these pitches count that have occurred?
So let's take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KCPTV.com.
I think
Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor. as he does everything to make.
My yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
We really are trying to create this homestead.
there are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a deer.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad are beginning to need more help, but with a busy job and raising a family, you just don't have the extra time? Personal Care by Design is just what you're looking for. We can be there when you can't, from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All of our caregivers are carefully screened, and we are the only personal care service that is overseen by a registered nurse. Competitive rates, great people, and experience is what sets us apart. So when you need extra help at home with your loved one, you can count on Personal Care by Design. Personal, private, and protected. Call us at 575-625-9471 for your personal care needs and receive a free nursing evaluation. That number again is 575-625-9471.
With the hustle.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School baseball as the Roswell Coyotes currently trail 11-9, but there's a situation that actually occurred here. So we're going to recap this here right now. So there was actually a pitcher that came in that had actually pitched too many pitches. Well, let's just do this. Coach, go ahead and talk about this.
All right, well, so the pitcher threw 82 pitches in a previous outing. That was on Thursday.
Correct.
So by Texas rules, New Mexico rules, whatever rules, he must have 3 days rest. And obviously he didn't here 2 days later. So the Burgess coach entered that pitcher who was not eligible to pitch. So he did throw 2 pitches to Isaac Loya, I believe. And what we're thinking is happening here is that those pitches are not going to count.
Correct.
Then we're going to start with a new and fresh pitch count for this pitcher, and a new and fresh, count of no balls, no strikes to Loya. I don't know. I guess there's no in-game repercussions for the offending team.
None.
So just has to remove the illegal pitcher, which they've done. And so we will move forward here, and the new pitcher is now going to be number 9. And that is Torres.
It is Torres.
Santiago Torres, the junior, listed as a utility pitcher. Or a utility player, I should say. And, he did throw a one-hitter or something. I mean, he was a very good pitcher in that game on Thursday. So, this is probably beneficial to –
So the count goes to 0-0.
To Roswell. Roswell needing 2 runs here to tie, 3 runs to take the lead in the bottom of the 6th as they give up an 8-run lead and allow 10 runs to come across in the top of the 6th.
Well, this is big right here. So let's see what happens here as Isaac Loya gets a new count. The inning starts over. That's all it does.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be ball 1 as the new pitcher comes in as number 8, that was Santiago Torres, number 9.
Yeah, and Loya has had an interesting day at the plate. Walked, hit by pitch. Oh, and a called strike there. So 1-1 the count to Loya. And Loya's, I could say he's due, but it hasn't had anything to swing at. And now he's had 2 pitches to swing at and hadn't done it.
Nice pitch there. There's a little bender, but 1 ball, 2 strikes. And let's see what Isaac Loya can do here against the new pitcher, number 9, Santiago Torres.
Ball 2 down and away. And the crack official scorekeeper up here on the ball with the pitch counts in the previous games.
That's right. Oh,
it was almost his third hit by pitch.
I was just waiting for you to say that.
Yeah. I think you need to put that one in your back pocket and walk to first. I know you've been hit twice already, but you need a base runner here. And instead, you ground out weakly to the shortstop. That's why you take one in the rump.
Yeah, it's going to be a 6-5 play. It's going to be the first out for Loya and for the El Paso Burgess. 6-3 for the first out. And I'll bring it up. Ivan Miramontes, the original shortstop, pitched a little bit and then came back to the shortstop position. Sorry, those sugar cookies were good.
Very good, and very good hospitality here at the
launch pad
at the Goddard Southwest Classic. And Loya is gonna
had a lot of good food this week.
Yeah. No, that's great tournament. Just an excellent tournament. Look forward to it every year.
Yep. So Ivan Miramontes will draw strike one as the curveball gets Miramontes.
So Roswell down to the last 5 outs. They don't get something going offensively.
That should be a nice pitch for strike number 2.
And you know that the bats have been working. They're working early in the game. You know, they had a 5-run inning, a 2 2-run innings, but defense falls apart in the 6th. And they're going to have to keep those bats going, and just missed.
Woo! That was just a bit outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, not much. So new life for Ivan here. Let's see if he can.
1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch now, and that one's going to be in the dirt. They're going to say it's a foul ball. Woo.
Yeah, and that's a good job just to stay alive there, nearly throwing the bat at the ball at that point.
Yeah, this is getting
No, they can't hear the peanut gallery. Thank you for asking, though.
All right, what a game. It's been exciting. A lot of drama here.
Yeah, to say the least.
And that's going to be foul.
Just missed it down the line.
To the right side.
Yeah, and that had double written all over it. That would have bounced along the little fence out there.
Yeah, absolutely would have.
Man. So another 1-2 pitch to Ivan, who definitely wants to redeem himself after the.
There's going to be the grab. Or is it?
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, gosh, he kept on running, so I thought maybe it was a base hit. The shadow got me, but what a grab it was by the shortstop, Sebastian Torres. So that's going to be out number 2. So that's going to be a line drive to 6 for the second out, bringing up number 15, Eli Lynn. Wow, I'm telling you, what drama we've had here at the launch pad.
Just a crazy game.
Oh, gosh.
Just a crazy game.
That's why you play it.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like I jinxed him when I said the outcome was not really in doubt.
There's a swing and a miss for Eli Lynn.
Did he catch a piece of that or just swing?
No, it was a foul tip.
Yeah.
It was a live ball. And there's the pitch once again. Oh.
Yeah, good take there as he just misses.
There's just no telling. I'm kind of up and down here right now just because that was actually, it looked good to me, but definitely a ball.
Well, and he does have 2 singles today and a strikeout look in his last time up, and that is a rocket. Oh, and it does get by the center fielder.
So Lynn goes to first base, round second, headed for third. And let's see what Lujan does. It's going to be a stand-up triple.
That's not the tying run. You stand that one right up.
Nice triple for Eli Lynn as he goes and hits a rocket missile, better yet, to center field as he burns John Navarro. And now the Roswell Coyotes back in business as Sylvester Lamelli is up to bat. And Cheeto has had 3 at-bats, and he is currently 0 for 3.
2-out rally in progress here for Roswell. Lomelli at the plate, and he'll look at the first pitch for a strike.
Yep.
And Lomelli, obviously a dangerous hitter, 1 for 3 today. He singled his first time up, lined out, hitting the ball hard, and then reached on an error.
There's the pitch and the curveball, and swing and a miss. Yeah, so, ground out to third base, flew out to center field, and then hit into the fielder's choice. You're exactly right. So Lomelli, the hitter. We have no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lomelli, the hitter, on deck is going to be Jerry Barola. There's the pitch, and just misses outside. That's going to be 2 balls now and 2 strikes. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2 strikes, yeah.
All right.
Torres thought he had a strikeout look in there.
Well, I thought he did too from this angle. And
nearly did.
There's the pitch, and that's going to be hit hard. Eli Lynn looks, and he goes, well, I'm glad I almost in foul territory.
Well, I'll tell you what, that just about got him. Just smoked down, foul down the third baseline, and, Eli could have got hurt there.
Yeah, just a missile once again by Sylvester Lomelli. Yeah, right here, if the Roswell Coyotes can just, it's like you mentioned earlier, 2-out rally right here. Get 1 run at a time, go base to base, and see what happens. The Coyotes could be back in action. But right now, number 9, Santiago Torres, the pitcher, has been successful here. That's going to be upstairs for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, as they have anti-deuces here for the Roswell Coyotes. The pitcher is Santiago Torres. There is the pitch, the delivery, and there's going to be a grab and a nice play by the shortstop. Wow, what a play it was by Sebastian Torres as he goes to the left side, up the middle, grabs the ball, and it's going to be a 6-3 out. What a play it was by the shortstop.
Well, 2 amazing defensive plays by Sebastian Torres in that inning. So at the end of 6, Roswell gets no runs, 1 hit, the triple by Lynn, and no errors on 21 pitches. Burgess comes up with Sebastian Torres, Flores, and Flores when we come back. And Roswell trails it as we head to the top of the 7th, 11-9, KSVPTV.com.
Bustle and bright lights of the holidays in the rearview mirror, it's time to ease into the new year with a new car or truck from your friends at Roswell Ford. Because nobody makes car buying easier. With more than 500 pre-owned vehicles in stock and brand new units arriving all the time, finding the perfect vehicle is easy. A 3-day money-back guarantee on all pre-owned vehicles makes the decision easy. No payments for 90 days easily gives you time to put those holiday expenses behind you. And with a goal of 100% credit approval, Roswell Ford even makes financing easy, regardless of your credit situation. And we happily accept I-10s. Like I said, easy. So make some time and come see what we have for you at the Tailgate Nation. Whatever you're looking for, you can count on Roswell Ford to keep it simple and make it easy. We're waiting for you now at the corner of 9th and Main, so we're even easy to find.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School Baseball. The score is 11-9 in favor of El Paso. Burgess, the Mustangs, and up to bat is going to be number 8. That is going to be Sebastian Torres, the shortstop that had a beautiful play. Reverse turn and delivers.
Oh, he is absolutely floating right now, so watch out for
yeah.
him. He could drill one. Two lights out plays in the field for Torres in the last inning. Now, in the game here, he has walked, reached on error, grounded into a double play, and reached on error again, but he's going to –
well, that's going to be a nice play by Isaac Loya. Goes 5-3 on the hard ground ball for the first out.
Yeah, nice play by Isaac, and he's definitely got the arm over there at third to well, we saw it earlier. as well. But all right, so this is Diego Flores, who's 0 for 2 in the game, lefty.
Correct.
Struck out swinging, sacrificed. Hit by a pitch, also flew out to second.
Oh, there's going to be a base hit.
You're not on.
There's going to be a base hit. Sorry, I had a sneeze there. Went right through the line there. All right, past the base on the line. What a base hit that was for. I need my glasses now.
Yeah, just too high for Cheeto there, standing at first, and they do limit him to a single.
That was Diego Flores, correct?
Yeah, this
okay.
is Nick.
So this is going to be the last hitter was Diego Flores. This is going to be
Nick
number
Flores.
6, Nathan Flores.
Nathan, sorry, saying Nick.
Yeah, so Nathan Flores came in the 5th and actually had a single and then a HP. So he's 1 for 1 in this ball game. Nice swing, as Palomino is the pitcher for the Coyotes still. 11-9 as the Coyotes do trail.
Yeah, ground ball or strikeout here is what the Coyotes need so they can try to win this thing in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, that's all it takes right there. So Coyotes. Oh, that's a nice pitch by.
Yeah, that's fine. That pitch 0-2.
Palomino, yeah, and even that's just a good job by Jerry Barola by keeping everything out in front.
Well, the curveball for Palomino is a slow curve. It's much slower than your average curveball.
Oh, that's going to be a shot.
Yeah.
But Fuentes just about dropped it from my angle here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's kind of been an adventure out there for Manny in center field today.
Yeah.
But he gets the job done right there and does not allow the runner to advance. So
yeah, that's good there. So now bringing it up to the plate, or coming up to the plate, is number 1, Johnny Navarro, the center fielder. He's had 4 at-bats, 1 fielder's choice.
2 fielder's choices.
2 fielder's choices?
A single and then a double. So he's
had a single and a double?
Yep.
I have a 46. Oh, you're right. Okay, fielder's choice here. So he's 2 for 2 then is what you're saying?
That's 2 for 4.
2 for 4.
1-0 count here as Palomino tries to sit him down.
And he does just that. I didn't want to say it until it happened. 1-3 for the 3rd out. So here it is as the Roswell Coyotes try to walk it off here in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Yeah,
Coach.
Good inning by Palomino on the mound and a nice play in the field by Manny Fuentes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors on 9 pitches. And we'll be up to Barola. And then I have empty on here. I think that's going to be, well, anyway, and then Lujan. Any case, go to the bottom of the 7th. Coyotes down 2. KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
In time.
All right, welcome back to Coyote Baseball here at the 43rd Annual Southwest Baseball Classic here at Goddard High School. We're here in the bottom of the 7th, Coyotes do trail 11-9. The hitter will be Jerry Barola, and then Jack McDonald on deck, Rico Lujan in the hole. This is what I'm thinking here now. So you have the pitcher for El Paso is going to be Santiago Torres. This is where Roswell High School, this is exactly where they want to be. Exactly where they want to be. They want to go bag to bag. They want to take pitches if necessary until they get a strike. And once they get a strike, then they have that opportunity to go ahead and excel. Go bag to bag. Don't take any chances right here. Right now you have the 5, 6, 7 hole hitters. That's going to be the second strike here. He's ready to go home.
That was low.
No, but I really do feel that this is the meat.
Yeah, it's the middle
of the lineup.
Yeah,
yes,
it's just the middle.
Oh, and there's going to be a strikeout for Barola. Swinging, that's going to be out number 1, and now brings up Jack McDonald. Jack actually had, he is actually 2 for 3 is what I have.
Yeah, 2 for 3. Flew out to center, hit the ball hard, and then singled and then tripled. RBI triple his last time up, and scored twice.
All right, there's McDonald at the plate. That's going to be ball 1 as number 9, Santiago Torres. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying right there. One click, you get on the bag, you go bag to bag as much as you can, and then you get up to the top of the lineup.
Well, you need a base runner. That's the
right.
first thing is you need a base runner, and Jack likes to go deep into the count, so he's not going to chase, and he's willing to take a strike or two.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out to McDonald, and there is the pitch, and that's going to be strike number 2 to McDonald.
All right, so he doesn't mind having 2 strikes, depending on what those strikes are. If he misses that away.
Ooh, just misses outside, huh?
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he doesn't get rattled by that. He's
one out.
Fine, but I mean the ever-changing strike zone is always a question mark here.
And there's a strikeout for out number 2. And now bringing it up to the plate will be Rico Lujan, the designated hitter.
Yeah, Jack, he's been struggling with that curveball a little bit. So.
Yep. Well, he'll be all right. And there's going to be a dribbler now to the third baseman, and that's going to go 5-3 for the third out. And the El Paso Burgess Mustang team comes back from behind to win this game, 11-9. And all I can say is, wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's just 2 kind of heartbreaking losses for the Roswell Coyotes in consecutive nights.
Yep.
They had the game so easily in hand going into the 6th inning, and just, it happens. It's baseball, but it's disappointing.
Yep. Coach, you have any stats for us, sir?
I do. Just give me 1 second here, and I'll have them for you. All right, for El Paso Burgess, they get quite the line. 12 hits, 11 runs, 7 errors. Roswell 9 hits on 9 runs and 5 errors for El Paso. Multi-hit game for Ortiz, went 2 for 4. Franco went 2 for 3, and Rodriguez goes 2 for 4. And RBI leaders for Burgess was Navarro and Rodriguez, each batting in 2 runs. Pitchers for Burgess, Ramos went 2 innings, gave up 4 hits and an earned run. Flores went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits and 3 runs. Ramos gave up 6 runs, but only 1 earned. A lot of errors early on for Burgess. Flores gave up 3 runs, only 1 earned. And the other Torres, Sebastian Torres, pitched 2 innings and only gave up the 1 hit and no runs. Moving to the Roswell Coyotes side of the ledger. First hitting, multi-hit game for Jack McDonald, who was 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Rico Lujan, 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Eli Lynn, 3 for 4 with 2 RBI. Only 2 walks in the game. Loya drew a walk, as did Luke Bogle. Triples from Jack McDonald and Eli Lynn. Eli Lynn had 5 total bases, Jack McDonald 4, Rico Lujan 2. Loya was hit by 2 pitches, caught stealing twice. That come early on, getting caught.
Yep.
that first inning. That does come back to haunt you. Errors for the Coyotes, 2 from Manny Fuentes, 1 each from Noah Lynn, Isaac Loya, and Luke Bogle. Pitching for the Coyotes, and this is really where it fell apart in my opinion. Luke Bogle with a strong outing. Pitched the first 5 innings, only gave up 4 hits, 1 run. That was not an earned run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Then Miramontes came in, pitched only a third, gave up 5 hits, 6 runs, all of those earned, and 2 walks. They then handed the ball to Jack McDonald. He did not record an out. Gave up 1 hit and 4 runs, only 1 of those earned, and 1 walk. Jacob Palomino came in to finish it out, and he was pretty strong. An inning and 2/3, just 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout, but it was not enough offensively. 1 wild pitch by Bogle, 2 hit by pitch by Bogle, 2 by Jack McDonald, 1 by Palomino. But, yeah, the pitching's got to come together for the Roswell Coyotes if they're going to turn this around, this
absolutely
slow start to the season.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Coyotes. The Roswell Coyotes baseball team drop a heartbreaker, 11-9, as El Paso Burgess has a strong inning in the 6th to win this ball game. We're going to close this out. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald. We'll see you next time. Safe travels back to El Paso, and it's always great to be a Coyote. Good night.